Games Workshop is basically right now just making fun of their fans because I'm not really sure what else to say about the new Dead Corps of Krieg army set, because for me, as somebody who has a huge Warhammer 40k collection, thus I didn't really need to buy any new models for something like 5 years. Seeing their new, box, policy, not just for price, but even for content, is just like, what the hell is happening? And why are basically anybody still buying Warhammer 40k kits? Because this is ridiculously insane. Friend of me just posted me the new Dead Corps of Greek army set, which is basically that Codex, 10 Dead Riders, or basically Corpsmen on horses, 1/5 of Combat Engineers, and Artillery Team and Lord Marshal on the horse. So that's then 10 riders, basic riders, we could say. One, big commander on horse, 10 guys, one artillery cannon. So basically it's 11 horses, 5 foot guys, and one artillery cannon. And this should cost 145 pounds or 185 euros. For me, it's really insane. I was like, what the hell? Because, to be honest, it's lots of money for what you get. It's basically 10 euros per model. It's totally insane. And to be honest, in the scope of army building, it's basically nothing. It's guard army with 1 cannon, 5 guys, and commander, and 10 riders. That's nothing for guard. Nothing in the scope of Warhammer 40k. You will go and to give them for basically 200 euros for point-wise nothing. That's insane. And to be honest, I take a look at the 10 riders who are pictured there. You have basically, from the 10 guys, you have one sort of sergeant-like figure with banner. We have some sort of, we could say, unit sculpted horse or pose of the horse. The pose itself is really, strange and not really, I would say, good. Not, how to say it, natural for the horse. Again, it's not real horses. This is sci-fi breed horse-like creature, so it doesn't really have to move like real horses. Okay, it's stupid looking if you ever were riding horse. Whatever, probably most of Warhammer nerds never ride anything, not even horse, so that's okay. But there are 10 guys on the horses, riders, and if you look at them, it's the sergeant on the pictures, and then you see they have 3 sculpts for the horses, and that's it, which they just flip in the blender, because they are clearly you look at them and you see that they are 3D printed. At Games Workshop is for years now making 3D prints and not real actual hand sculpting, but whatever, their choice. But they are basically monoposes, and for a couple of years Games Workshop didn't even bothering to give you real multi-parts for the starters, and it's just monopose snap fit. So if you're buying this box for almost 200 euros, you are stuck with 10 horses, which is basically Ctrl C and Ctrl V for most of the poses. And as a monopose, you are there is no way you can sort of convert them or build them different. You will stick with these guys, which for their price is sort of wild in my opinion. And I was like thinking when I saw the unboxing, my friend posted me video from I think Auspec Tactics or like that. So I went to comment section, and I was curious if to be honest, current buyers of Warhammer 40k are okay with that, or if they are finally fed up with the Games Workshop policies or prices and stuff like that. And to my surprise, it's that people are sort of okay with it, because one of the top comments I found out was that the guy was, quote, Look at the value of the box through the lens of Amazon and Wikipedia. Rules are free. 2 squad of Dead Riders, $100. Engineer, $50. Artillery team, $50. Marshal, $30. 20 $30 is about right. It can be found online for 15% off. It's awesome. If not, it's still not bad. So somebody was like, "This is a great deal." I was like, "Is this guy, alone on this?" No, he has 63 upvotes or likes or whatever you call it. So it's not like lone wolf thinking it, but there's a lot of people who are so deep into Games Workshop, I would say, cult, that they really think that buying 15 guys for €200 is a great deal because it's not €400, because they think it's a great deal that you can that is a great deal because if they're single box it, the artillery team, which is cannon, and I think there is like 3 guys, not really a big team to be honest, should be $50, and the 5 engineers could also be $50. So it's great that you can buy them in this bundle kit for $200. Or in dollars, I think it's 230, but I'm not sure if they are something like Canadian or Australian dollars, because it's so wild to be 230 American dollars when it's just 155 euros, when euro is basically in the same conversion rate as dollar. So it doesn't really make sense to be real American dollars. But anyway, even it's $200, it's, in my opinion, it's really a rubbish price, but people are sort of cheering it like a deal. It's not a deal, guys. Games Workshop is, skinning you alive, making sort of fun of you. They are laughing in your face when they are selling it. Army starter kit, which is basically 1/10 of army you need, for $200. And if you are cheering at them for it, that is a good deal, and you get the codex for free. You are part of the problem, to be honest, because if there will be people who are cheering it, who will then go and buy it for the price, you know what will Games Workshop do in the next release? It will be not just 200 for 15 models, but they will go and give you 300 for 10 models, because, as you can see, people are okay with that. And that's the issue. If you are, cheering it, or simping for the corporate online in the comments, that they will see that everything is going according to plan, and for them there is no need to adjust it, or lower the prices, may put more miniatures in the box, stuff like that, because why, when people are buying it? And Game Workshop clearly publicly stated in the past that only thing they care about is making money by selling toys. They don't really care about the lore, books, video games, stuff like that. They don't really care about the game itself and its rules. They just want to, go and sell toys. That Games Workshop said. That's not my words. I even made some video on it, which was about Age of Sigmar in context, but it's working really for anything Games Workshop do. And if you are okay with it, if you are going to buy it or even pre-order it, you are just basically supporting Games Workshop decisions that, putting 15 guys for €200, it's great and people want it. And in my opinion, it's not really great, and I'm really surprised that basically people really want it, so I'm just surprised. Because for me, it's really insane. For €200, you could go and buy something like 4 armies, for example, for historical wargaming. Without that up, you can buy 4 armies, and I'm not really talking about like this Krieg army of 15 guys. I'm talking about armies like 50 plus guys for some large skirmishes. And to be honest, my brain really can't comprehend what the hell is happening with the Warhammer 40k pricings, and why are people really cool with it. It's the most surprising part for me, that people are, just like, oh, it's just $200. It's not, $400 for the 15 models. Great value. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell? It's not great value. So I just, wanted to share it with my viewers who are not only, watching Warhammer 40k trends if they are ex-players sort of like me, or just don't follow up what's happening, because in my opinion it's ridiculous, and I don't really really I can't really comprehend what's happening right now, because it's nuts in my opinion. So that was Potan's War. Hopefully you enjoy it, and if you have your own opinion about it, just leave it in the comments. I will be happy to read. If you are still Warhammer player and buying their stuff, you can explain it to me, because I can really don't understand what's happening. So bye guys, and hopefully see you on the next one.